Out here at the farm, I feel much clearer than I did yesterday. Much clearer. Might be because I got out of Los Angeles. I got a deep night of sleep. Strange, weird dreams. Very odd dreams. That I should probably do dream work on, so I'm going to. Gonna do some dream work. And I think there's two I've got to do, which is rare that I feel like I need to do two in a single morning. And for those of you that don't know, dream work is this process of journaling the dream, but then deciphering it through parts work, through IFS, internal family systems, if you've ever heard of it. Essentially communicating to unintegrated parts of myself through the unconscious. Through the Jungian lens, there is this theory that the dreams are essentially reflections through alternate stories of what is most alive for us in our lives right now, and they're trying to communicate a blind spot to us. And this practice of dream work allows us to pinpoint it by essentially channeling the parts and the unconscious to tell us what the blind spot is. But you have to ask the right questions. It's a fun game. It really feels like a riddle sometimes. And it's insane because it's like I couldn't come up with the deciphering on my own. I couldn't. Like the magic that comes out of the dream work is insane. And all I'm doing is just essentially asking the channel to come through and to tell me the answer for these questions that I'm asking. And I just listen. It's like normally the very first thing that comes up. So yeah, it's insane. I've cried, I've laughed, I've had my jaw dropped many times doing dream work. And it's incredible. Anybody can do it. It's a tool that we all have the ability to tap into. And it really just takes presence and intention and listening for the right question and asking the question and waiting to receive the answer. I'm gonna do dream work, and I'm a podcast producer now, so I gotta edit this podcast, which I think I'm gonna do right now. I don't feel super called to do anything else. So yeah, much love. Today is the last day of the Slow 78 challenge I was doing as a part of a Dharma artist collective I'm in, where we just focus and make art and step into our truth. A friend of mine, Eric Gods, he's created this dope community that's changed my life. And today's the last day of that challenge. Obviously, I'm still going to 100, but this first 78 days has been insane. And I only started this 100-day challenge because of the 78-day challenge that he started. And I wanted to just go a little bit longer because 78 is a stupid number, and 100 sounds cleaner, feels cleaner. So regardless, I wouldn't have started it if not for this challenge, and it has changed my life. It has allowed me to experience all types of growth and lessons, and allowed me to see clearer what it really takes to be consistent at a thing. Something as simple for me as talking into the camera, whatever's on my mind, how the day went, what I learned, is difficult to do for 78 days straight. And it's much simpler to do than to make the art that I love every single day for 78 days straight. But the thing about it is that it has taught me, the thing about this is that it's taught me what is required to be excellent, what is required to master your craft. Consistency. And this level of consistency is something that has been very challenging, but now that I've done it, I could do it again. And I can also feel the energetic signature of what's required to be showing up consistently and start applying it. I have been starting to apply it to my craft. And I have been showing up for my music and at times my visual art in ways that I have never before. What I haven't learned yet is how to balance it all. And I'm going to learn this through what I've been doing, and that is consistency. Trying, at least attempting, is winning in comparison to not attempting at all. And in the past, I've let my fear and doubt, insecurities, and just weak-minded perspective stop me from being consistent, stop me from taking my craft deeper. And honestly, a lot of what it has been has just been mindless numbing of dopamine overloading. Doomscrolling has numbed me to the point of not caring enough to be consistent. And in this process of creating all this new space to feel by not doomscrolling, it's been really intense because I'm having to feel a lot that I've been numbing for over 10 years. And it's intense, and a lot of things that used to make me depressed and sad and make me hate myself have come up. And now that I have this mature perspective, a more self-loving perspective, I've been able to heal a lot because of this. Because I've opened up this new channel to feel, I am doing surgery almost every single day on parts of myself. And it's changed my life, which is incredible. So, yeah, I am this close to finishing the structure of what is going to be my first song. And because it has been so many years of me attempting to finish a song that really feels like me and actually feel called to put it out and claim it, like, this is me, this is my sound, this is my sonic story. It's very overwhelming to even think that that's a possibility right now, and I still have fear around me even being able to do it and finish it. So I'll leave it there, but I'm close. If I can finish that song, it's gonna be the greatest thing I've ever made. It's gonna be the greatest thing I've ever created. It's gonna be the happiest I've ever been with art ever, by far. And the amount of joy it's given me to take the song as far as I have, God, I cannot imagine what it's gonna be like when I can see the finish line and I press publish. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. But God, I just want to share it with my friends. I want to put it out. I want to tell this story. I want to inspire others to create. It's like, I just want to fucking do it. I gotta get it done. And I want to play this song on big ass speakers in a huge arena and fucking blast people's fucking demons out of their body. Cleanse them with some bass. This has been an incredible journey, and I still have 22 more days to go, but we're gonna do it. We are going to do it. We're gonna do it. Today was a strong day of coming back to, or getting closer to a center, grounded, solid foundation. Since the eclipse last like 6-7 days, really the last week, it has been so hard to do anything. It's really felt like I'm just a puddle of silly putty, just melting silly putty. And the starts of the days have really been really strong creatively, but anytime I try to do and I enter the like logical masculine flow, sip, none, nada. It has been so difficult, which has been fucking with my head because, you know, early last week I set a deep intention to like restructure my whole week and restructure how I approach everything. And it was just like, nope. The only thing I had energy for was to create the song. And, you know, a few other little things and some routine stuff, but like nowhere near my goals. And if I were to follow the lunar calendar and listen to what it really means to be post eclipse, post lunar eclipse, post full moon, entering into the fourth quarter, waning crescent moon from the full moon, it's like this. It's like a sine wave. It's literally like the energy, the masculine, like these things are become way, it's like you should be reflective. You shouldn't be spending a ton of time and energy trying to do lots of get it done things. It's more like reflective, refine, closed loops, finish projects. And then it starts to wind back up again into the waxing and then new moon. New moon and then waxing. And so it's like, if I were to follow that, it really makes a lot of sense with how I've been feeling the last month. And I've never looked into it deep enough to even know that that was a thing until this past week. And then I did it and I was like, it does feel like that. Which is undeniable. It feels like that. We're going to keep watching it and see how that goes. But I'll probably create my schedule around that flow then, you know. I have lots of goals at the beginning around the new moon, wind up into a really aggressive get it done flow for a couple weeks, and then once it hits the full moon, then just like slowly wind down, close loops, finish projects, reflect, dance, get more in the feminine creative, and then come back and keep that cycle flowing. So yeah. We're on it. We're doing it. We're getting it done. We are getting it done. We are stepping back into truth, remembering, balance. We're stepping back into balance. All right, I'm going to edit this, go to sleep, and start it all over again. Much love. See you tomorrow.